Hi family, how are you? I'm fine and blessed, and I thank the Lord. And I hope you too are blessed. I am so much encouraged and thrilled by the love and encouragement that you people have showed me, and I don't regret calling you family. I mean, you're part of my family. God bless you so much. If you're new here, please watch this video and subscribe and share for the glory of God. Now, I was reading so much and watching so much over the week, and I was checking on what is trending, and one thing that caught my attention so much is DJ Evolve's story. Everyone knows what happened to DJ Evolve, and you would see him struggling to talk. You would see him struggling to even lift his arms, which the arms he used to use perfectly for his daily work, for his work and for his upkeep. But now he is not able to use them. Is it the end of him? That's something we're supposed to be asking ourselves. What are we able to do? If you can't do much, just pray for him. Just stand with him during this time, and God is going to get him back to his feet, because God is so loving a God. So just say a prayer for him, and God is going to listen to that prayer. Back in Form 3, some few years ago, I had this problem that came to me. I had a very bad backache. It started from nowhere, and it was so severe. And I thank God for my dad. He took me to every hospital. I was given medication, from the mild medications to the strong ones. All X-rays were done, all scans were done, and no doctor that I didn't visit that my dad knew all about him. And it didn't get any better. The pain was there. The pain was not going anywhere. I was really in pain. It really made me think that this was the end of me. And before this was over, I developed lower abdominal pains. They were so severe. My dad did give up on me. He took me to hospital again. And when I was in hospital this time around, the first doctor I met was so harsh on me and was like, "You young girl, what is happening with you? You can't keep yourself well." And it was so bad for me because I didn't understand what this doctor was saying. And to some level, I felt like crying. I didn't know what is happening to my life. This was too much for me to bear. And scans were done, and the doctor came back to apologize because he really had talked to me badly, and he said they had seen where the problem is, and it was not connected to anything that I had done. I had a disease called endometriosis. I know those people who have had endometriosis, you know what it is and what it can do to someone. The doctor's report was not any good. I was crashing, I was dying, my spirit was dampened, and so it was so bad for me. The good thing about this moment is anytime I would be sick and maybe an exam is here, from my sick bed to the exam room, imagine I would perform even better than how I used to perform when I'm strong. And this thing made even some of my teachers think, hey, can she even get sick so that she may perform well? Because when you are the kind of the cream of the school, they really expect you to perform. And therefore, things were so bad for me. They were not working for me. And that was the end of me. And let me tell you, the end of any human being is the start of God. God comes in when we surrender everything to him. At times we want to solve anything by ourselves. We want to go to the hospital, go to the best doctors, get the best nurses for ourselves, get the best medical care, but that is not what God wants us to do. As much as we are going to hospital, he wants us to fully depend on him. When you're not fully dependent on God, you can be sure of disappointment. Just be fully dependent on God and have faith that it is all going to work. Now, when you write faith, when you write it downwards, it is forwarding all issues to heaven. I mean, all issues to heaven. When you forward all your issues to heaven, heaven is going to come back to you. It is a sure bet that when you talk to heaven, one, heaven is listening. God is listening. His ears are not too deaf to hear us. and 2, is going to get back to us. So long as we have the faith, which is the currency of heaven. When you want to buy anything from the shop, you will need to have the right currency to buy. You will not get anything from God without the right currency, which is faith. A story is told in the Bible of this lady who had 2 demon-possessed daughters. And Jesus told her that it is your faith that has healed them. God did not say it is my power that has healed them, but he said it is your faith that has healed us. And remember, God says even if you have faith as little as the mustard seed. Why did God use mustard seed? It is the smallest seed that we know about. God does not need a mountain of faith. He doesn't. Use that little faith, and is going to work through that little faith in you, and is going to give you the miracle that you want. Know that miracles have stopped happening. They are still happening to date. As we talk now, my backache went, my lower abdomen went, endometriosis left because of faith in God. I am believing in that God who created that uterus. He is so faithful that he brought healing to it. I had no hand in it. No doctor would have given me any kind of treatment that would get me to where I am today, because the report was such a bad one. But when you forward all your issues into heaven, then I'm telling you, heaven is going to work in your favor. It is a high time that we stopped believing in ourselves. We stop believing in what we are able to do, but we start believing in the God who is able. He just uses what we have, and whatever we need to have is faith. And he needs that faith, little as the mustard seed. But whatever he's going to do is tremendous. It is big. So trust in that God, and he's going to do it to you. Sickness is not your portion. If you are sick right now, I'm speaking to you. If you're sick right now, speak favor, speak healing. By his stripes you are healed. Speak healing to that body, and God is going to heal you. Whenever you are in fear, maybe I'm going to die, or this is going to be so overwhelming, put it away. And whatever you are putting away is fear, and the place that had fear, put faith in it. Forward the issue to heaven. Tell it to God, and he's going to do it to you. He's so faithful to do it. He's so merciful. He knows what you're undergoing, but he wants you to speak to him. He wants you to forward it to heaven, and he's going to do it for you. You are sick, forward the issue to heaven. Forget about the doctor. Forget about the bad message that has been given to you by people that this disease is a bad disease, this disease killeth. Forget about that. Forward the issue to heaven. Focus on heaven, and heaven is going to focus on you. God bless you so much, and healing is your portion. In Jesus' name.